Rhea Ripley is undeniably one of WWE's biggest stars, a powerhouse who has left an indelible mark on every brand she's touched: NXT UK, NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. Her journey to the top, however, was far from smooth, and at one point early in her career, she came perilously close to walking away from professional wrestling altogether. This wasn't just about leaving WWE. Rhea contemplated abandoning the entire industry. Her story is one of resilience, reinvention, and relentless determination, culminating in a career-defining performance at WrestleMania 41, where she competed in a show-stealing triple threat match against Bianca Belair and Io Shirai for the women's title. That match, which opened night 2, was a masterclass in athleticism and storytelling, widely regarded as the best of the night and arguably the entire weekend. With 3 of WWE's brightest stars in the ring, it was no surprise that they delivered a performance that set the bar impossibly high. But to understand how Rhea Ripley became the confident, commanding figure we see today, we must revisit the struggles of her early career, the moments of doubt that nearly derailed her, and the pivotal decisions that set her on the path to greatness. In an interview with Pace magazine, Rhea opened up about the challenges she faced early in her WWE tenure, particularly during her time in NXT. While she had found significant success in NXT UK, where her physicality and charisma made her a standout, her transition to NXT in the United States was far less triumphant. In October 2017, she challenged Nikki Cross for the NXT Women's Championship but came up short. What followed was a grueling stretch where Rhea lost 16 of her next 20 matches. This string of defeats took a heavy toll on her confidence. Coming off the high of NXT UK, where she had been a dominant force, the constant losses in NXT felt like a step backward. "I literally broke down," she admitted in the interview. "I was at my lowest, and I wanted to quit. I wanted to give it all up." The pressure was immense, and the doubts were overwhelming. Rhea wasn't just questioning her place in WWE, she was questioning whether she belonged in wrestling at all. Yet, even in her darkest moments, Rhea found a spark of motivation. She recalled thinking about the people who believed in her family, her fans, and even herself. "No, you have to continue for all the people that actually did believe in you," she told herself. "You have to prove the doubters wrong." That determination became the catalyst for a dramatic transformation. In 2018, Rhea made a bold decision to overhaul her appearance and persona for the Mae Young Classic. She cut her hair, changed her hair color, and adopted a darker, edgier look that better reflected her inner fire. "This is me now," she declared, embracing a version of herself that was unapologetically authentic. The response from WWE was cautious but open. "Okay, well, we'll see if it works." Rhea's confidence surged with this new identity. In the second Mae Young Classic, she let go of her inhibitions and focused on what she loved, brutalizing her opponents while entertaining the crowd. This was the moment Rhea Ripley truly began to take shape as the performer we know today. The comparisons to Charlotte Flair were unavoidable early in Rhea's career. Both women shared a similar physicality, tall, athletic, and powerful, and their in-ring styles drew parallels. Rhea's natural talent and striking presence led some to call her the second coming of Charlotte Flair, a compliment that carried both promise and pressure. However, not everyone was kind. Critics dismissed her as a Charlotte Flair ripoff, accusing her of being a copycat. These comparisons, while rooted in her undeniable talent, weighed heavily on Rhea. They fueled her decision to carve out a distinct identity. By embracing a darker, more aggressive persona, she distanced herself from the Charlotte Flair comparisons and gave herself an edge that set her apart. This wasn't just a cosmetic change, it was a statement of intent. Rhea wasn't here to emulate anyone, she was here to be Rhea Ripley. This new edge transformed her into a babyface with a bite. Unlike traditional babyfaces who might come across as overly virtuous, Rhea's character had a sharpness to it. She was approachable and likable. But cross her, and you'd regret it. This dynamic made her relatable and compelling, a hero who wouldn't be walked over, who carried a swagger that resonated with fans. It was the missing piece she needed in NXT, and it didn't take long for her to catch fire. Her newfound confidence led to a significant milestone, winning the NXT Women's Championship. Rhea's reign as champion marked her as a cornerstone of the brand, a performer capable of carrying NXT into a new era. That era, however, was a tumultuous one for NXT. In 2019 and 2020, WWE was locked in a heated ratings battle with All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite, a period known as the Wednesday Night Wars. AEW was consistently outperforming NXT, prompting WWE to shake things up by bringing main roster talent to the developmental brand. One of those talents was Charlotte Flair, who entered a program with Rhea Ripley. Their rivalry culminated in a historic NXT Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 36 in 2020. This was a groundbreaking moment for Rhea. Not only was she defending her title on the grandest stage of them all, but she was doing so against one of WWE's biggest stars. The significance of an NXT title being defended at WrestleMania cannot be overstated. It was a testament to Rhea's potential and the company's faith in her. Unfortunately, the match didn't go as Rhea had hoped. Held at the WWE Performance Center due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the environment lacked the energy of a traditional WrestleMania crowd. Charlotte defeated Rhea, claiming the NXT Women's Championship, and the program continued with Charlotte getting the better of her. The losses stung, and they stalled Rhea's momentum. When she eventually transitioned to the main roster, she struggled to regain her footing. The confident, dominant performer from NXT seemed to fade into the background, overshadowed by the crowded main roster landscape. For a time, Rhea Ripley was just another name on Raw, far from the star she had been in NXT. Everything changed when Rhea joined the Judgment Day. The faction, initially formed by Edge, Adam Copeland, was designed to showcase underutilized talents with untapped potential. Edge saw something special in Rhea and paired her with Damian Priest, another performer who had yet to fully break out. The group's early days were rocky, with supernatural elements that didn't quite click. Edge himself grew frustrated with the direction and eventually parted ways with the faction, but under Triple H's creative guidance, the Judgment Day evolved into something extraordinary. The addition of Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and later Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and J.D. McDonough gave the group new life. They shed the supernatural gimmick and leaned into a gritty, rebellious dynamic that resonated with fans. For Rhea, the Judgment Day was a turning point. It gave her a platform to showcase her charisma, intensity, and in-ring prowess. The faction allowed her to refine her character, blending menace with charm in a way that captivated audiences. Her chemistry with Dominic Mysterio, in particular, became a highlight, adding layers of drama and intrigue to the group's storylines. Rhea's confidence grew, and her performances became must-see. In 2023, she hit her stride, winning the Women's Royal Rumble and going on to defeat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39 to claim the SmackDown Women's Championship. This victory was a full-circle moment, a redemption for her loss to Charlotte at WrestleMania 36. It solidified Rhea as a top-tier talent, capable of carrying the women's division. Rhea's evolution didn't stop there. Her moveset became more polished, her promos more commanding, and her presence more magnetic. The swagger that defines her today, the way she carries herself with unshakable confidence, was forged through years of adversity and reinvention. By 2025, Rhea Ripley was no longer just a rising star. She was a cornerstone of WWE, a performer who could headline shows and steal the spotlight in matches like the WrestleMania 41 Triple Threat. Her journey from the brink of quitting to becoming a global superstar is a testament to her resilience and talent. The Judgment Day's influence on Rhea's career cannot be overstated. While the group has seen changes, Rhea and Damian Priest have moved on, and new members like Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have joined, it remains a powerhouse faction. Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and J.D. McDonough continue to carry the torch, reinventing the Judgment Day while staying true to its core. For Rhea, the faction was the spark that ignited her ascent, giving her the platform to become the performer she is today. Her story is a reminder that even the biggest stars face moments of doubt, but with determination and reinvention, they can rise above and achieve greatness. Rhea Ripley's journey is far from over, and if her past is any indication, the best is yet to come.